Hey everybody. So I was asked the other day to explain the difference between a drop launch, a lift launch, tap launch, whatever you want to call it. So there's a simple way of showing it. What a drop launch is you hold the throttle until a certain point in the lights and then you let it go, and then you hit launch at a certain RPM. And I'll show you here. It's pretty simple, but what you're trying to do is time your lights and time your launch so that nothing goes wrong. See? And that's totally wrong. Because this is a first light launch, which I'll show you in a second. It's a first light launch. So you're going to hold on to the throttle until you see the first light. Then you let the throttle go, and then you wait until it hits 2100 RPMs, and then you hit launch. You should perfect launch almost every time. Not always a guarantee, especially with 7.0. It's so much of a variable. And I know, something's acting stupid. Oh, he DNF'd. Whatever. I was just doing this race for the purpose of the video. That's all. Not trying to call anybody out. Anyways. I'm going to go ahead and repair this, and I will talk to you in a minute. Okay, so apparently, watching videos breaks my internet connection. But whatever. I got my videos done. Anyways, we're back on. Not a big deal. So again, we're talking about drop launch and tap launch or lift launch, whichever one you want to call it. I suck at lift launch, so don't even expect that. Anyways, so we're back in Tuner Challenge. And the drop launch is pretty simple. I mean, you just got to figure out what your count is. It's usually a 1 light, a 2 light. Is it going to be a late first, a late second, early, whatever? You get into the high speed cars, the 1668 plus, and you're going to be looking at sometimes a 3 light launch, and those are so difficult. But there you go. That's a 000. And he may still run around me, but it's not a big deal. I mean, you're going to win most of the time just on your reaction time. You get it down, you do it every time. And if you can run your car, you can run it right. You got it. So let's go in and let's look at what's we're going to call a lift launch or a tap launch. I'm just going to grab my McLaren P1 just because I can. Because it's sexy. Yeah, whatever. And usually, especially with a nitrous car, you're going to want to drop launch because you're going to want to you hold your finger down on the throttle. Oops. I forgot this is not a nitrous car. That's not what I wanted to show you. My apologies. Let me grab one that is. We'll go through here, sort it, induction, go with nitrous. And, okay, let's see here. Lamborghini LP610-4 Coupe. Yes, it's purple. It's really purple. So a tap launch or lift launch is you're dancing it, trying to do it that way. You're just tapping the RPMs. and then you're having to move your finger up to the nitrous button, and that's really hard to do, really difficult to do. But with a lift or a drop launch, what you're doing is you're holding that throttle down. Then you slide, while you're holding it down, you slide it up over the nitrous button. So when you let go of the screen, as soon as your finger comes down, it's already over the nitrous button. So it comes down really quick, and you can perfect launch and hit the nitrous at the same time, and hopefully come right back down to your shift lever. And I know it sounds complicated, but once you've practiced it a few times and just get used to drop launching, it makes things so much easier. And making the transition between a 1635, a 1650, a 1668, it becomes exponentially easier to simply drop launch, hit your nitrous at the same time, and then move to your shifting. You'll see an absolute increase in your time. You'll see an absolute increase in your consistency with your reaction times. And your reaction times will kill you if you don't get them consistent. So, anyways, I hope this helps. If not, you can kiss my ass. But, anyways, I'll show you this one. Yes, this is my Teggy. And yes, I enjoy it, but it is a pain in my ass. It is a nightmare to do anything with. Because you'll see, RPMs are real short. Oh, and of course my tablet sticks. So again, most of your cars will shift, like your drop launch will shift at 2,000. This one will actually drops at like 1,800, 1,600. So you've got to get your RPMs up, and it's a huge long wait. It feels like it takes forever to hit that mark, but you can't jump the gun. If you jump, you lose, you lost your car, you're not doing anybody any good. So, again, we just want you to launch properly, then you'll learn how to shift, it'll be good. Anyways, I hope this helps. Have a great day. Bye.